Hey guys, I want to teach you how to write an introductory paragraph using this very simple format. And you can find this on Moodle. I'll also post it to Planbook as a link so that you have access to it. But there's 4 key elements to an introductory paragraph. The first is our hook, and I'm actually going to do a separate link for a hook, a separate video so you guys can get some more details on how to write a hook. Then a bridge, a summary, and a thesis. So let's look at our next slide and see what we're going to do for our hook. So again, I'm going to give you more details that are much more specific in another video, but there's 4 ways you can grab someone's attention. You can use an analogy or a metaphor. You can use a famous quote that pertains to your thesis statement. You can turn a cliche on its head, or you can use a shocking statement. So watch for details about a good hook video. Next, I want you to know about the bridge. And the bridge is just one sentence or even part of a sentence that leads into what's going to be your summary. So when you're doing this for an argument or a research paper, you're just going to identify the issue or the topic that you're talking about. And you're going to smoothly connect your hook to your summary, which is the next thing we need to talk about. So our summary is just 2 to 3 sentences, no more than 3. That's too much. That gives the necessary background info for someone who doesn't know much about the argument topic that you're debating. It's going to include information that your reader would need to know in order for your paper to make sense. So you'll want to keep it brief, okay? Finally, the last sentence in your introductory paragraph is just going to be your thesis statement, okay? And it's a powerful sentence that directly answers the essay question that you were assigned. So it's going to include your claim. So for example, should schools move to a 4-day school week? You're going to answer yes or no to that. And that's a debatable thing. 2 people could have a debate about that. And then you're going to want to be sure to list the reasons why that person or why you feel the way that you do. So schools should move to a 4-day school week to save money, to improve student attendance rates, and to increase teacher retention. Super simple. Let's look at an example. If you were writing a literary analysis essay, this is a great example of an introductory paragraph for the Scarlet Ibis, which you've all read in literature class. So our hook. Love is a toxic medicine, holding the ability to both heal and harm. It's a metaphor, guys. And then our bridge connects our hook to our summary. In James Hurst's short story, The Scarlet Ibis, the narrator, known only as Brother, discovers this painful truth. Next, we've got our summary, and the bridge and the summary seamlessly go together. In fact, they're almost the same sentence here, right? As he fails in his attempt to help his little brother to perform normal daily functions, such as walking, running, and swimming. Dissatisfied with this situation, his older brother decides to teach him all of these physical activities, pushing Doodle further and further until one day he dies as a result of the physical strain. Finally, we've got our thesis. So this is your debatable claim. Ultimately, Hearst uses the complicated relationship between Doodle and Brother to show that love always contains some drops of poison. Now, for a video on how to write a thesis statement, you can see my YouTube channel. It's also on Moodle and on Planbook, so you can check that out to help you in writing a debatable claim with the supporting reasons that would go along with it. So there's a great example of an introductory paragraph, and I will put up some other examples of argument essay introductory paragraphs. Get going on those. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time for how to write a concluding paragraph.